I just started as an editorial assistant on a magazine.
Jennifer.
But I feel more like a glorified gopher. It's a good thing I have Light Days panty liners. No matter how hard I have to work, they help me stay as comfortable as I feel right now. That's because Light Days are the only panty liners with a special comfort design. The sides are contoured like an hourglass, so I stay comfortably fresh all day long. Light Days panty liners for the comfort of just showered freshness anytime.
Here's Bruce Jenner for Tropicana Pure Premium.
As an athlete, I know the value of a daily workout and the value of orange juice after a workout. It puts back your energy naturally, and naturally the one I prefer is Tropicana Pure Premium. For me, it tastes freshest. It's pure, pasteurized Florida orange juice. It's different from the other leading brands because it's not reconstituted with water. There's nothing added, nothing taken away. Only one can be the best. For me, it's Tropicana Pure Premium. It tastes freshest.
New Love Your Body exercises at 5.
Raven, my dear, how does your head feel?
It aches.
In the various places where they removed the splinters?
Don't fuss over me, Geraldine. I'm going to be fine.
You were very nearly blown to kingdom come 2 days ago. How could you possibly be fine?
Thanks to a telephone book. Miles said that I'm going to have some follow-up tests next week, but it's just routine.
Raven, do you have any idea who planted that bomb in your office? Stan Hathaway?
We think he's on to us.
Where do you think you're going?
To get dressed, I can't very well carry on this investigation in my jammies, can I?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Preacher. This is Robbie Hamlin from the Video Disco.
Hey, surf's up, man. How's it going?
Yeah, right. Hey, listen, I'm still having trouble with that system you put up when you were working here.
Oh, man, so you really haven't had a lot to do with video stuff, have you?
Well, I don't know as much as you do, that's for sure. But I thought you might stop by and straighten me out on a few things.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, I can't figure out the logic in your signal routing.
That's because there's no logic, man. I made it up as I went along.
Yeah, then I know I'm gonna need your help.
Listen, man, I was planning on getting together with my woman, like, later this afternoon, so...
Oh, well, why don't you bring her along? It should only take a half hour or so. You know, I'd really appreciate the help.
All right, man, I'll be over later.
Great. I'll see you then. Bye.
I just spoke to my contact at the FCC. He says that Uninet is a perfectly respectable, independent production company.
All right, what about the president? What's his name?
Alf Mayhew.
He's above reproach.
I don't believe that. Stan Hathaway used to work for them before he was the news director in WMON, and they certainly jumped on the scene fast enough when the station was in trouble.
Faster than you know, my dear. Mayhew contacted me before Peter was discredited.
How bad is it, Geraldine?
Oh. Ratings have plummeted. Advertisers are canceling right and left. I should have sold the station when I had the chance.
No, you shouldn't have. Regardless of how squeaky clean Uninet seems to be, they're somehow connected to Nicole's murder.
And Gantz's.
And in spite of the fact that a bomb was planted in your office, you two are set on continuing this investigation?
Geraldine, the limping man told us that he helped Spencer Barney get out of the country.
He also helped himself to $10 million worth of my diamond.
That's right, and Stan Hathaway happens to be our only link to the limping man, so we can't stop now.
What is your next step, if I may ask?
I'd like to get a good whiff of Stan Hathaway.
I beg your pardon.
We have to prove that it was his cologne you smelled after the first attempt on Peter's life and then again in the garage.
Sniffing suspects. Well, detective work is so sordid.
Oh, Geraldine, you're still going to help us, though, aren't you?
I can hardly wait.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Pampers. America's mothers trust their babies to Pampers dryness. And by Secret, strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Come on, Josh.
Sally, I said I'd work out with you, but not in this.
Oh,
honey, baby blue's your color.
Sal, where I grew up, wearing baby blue in a gym could be dangerous.
Oh, okay. Just hand me my secret, huh?
Here.
Oh, that's yours. I need my secret solid.
Now, why do we have two antiperspirants?
The secret works. And working out without it could really be dangerous.
But my spray's strong.
Honey, secret helps me stay drier. And I stay nice to work out next to.
Stronger than mine? I'll try it.
Josh, secret's for women. Goes on silky, dry, and smell.
Pretty.
Not like a guy.
Yeah, but if it's strong...
Oh, honey, remember? Baby blue isn't your color.
Secret's strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Neither rain nor snow, clothes will keep me from delivering this remarkable new diaper. New fitted Pampers with Stay Dry gathers.
Pampers are fitted. Terrific.
Now they help protect your baby from wetness right down to his toes. Pampers' new Stay Dry gathers mean a drier baby on the outside.
And they still have the cushion quilted lining?
Yep, that helps keep baby dry on the inside.
That's wetness protection, right down to his toes.
New fitted Pampers at a Pampers price.
A Pampers price? Great.
New fitted Pampers help protect your baby against wetness right down to his toes. I could use some wetness protection right now.
See, whenever the new owners wanted a camera or a new speaker, I just sliced it anywhere, man.
So one switch could control one speaker or a bunch of them?
You got it, Slick.
Well, tell me, how'd you keep track of all this stuff?
I don't know, I just sort of put it where... Hey, man, what is this? This is new here.
Yeah, you're right.
What's it for? I mean, there's nothing behind there but an old storeroom.
Well, I thought I'd run some lines out to the front of the building and put a screen outside, you know, attract more business.
That's a great idea, but, why do you need so many wires?
Hey, I plan ahead. I don't add on.
Oh, anyway.
Hey, wasn't Jody stopping by with you?
No, she has some errands to run. She's going to meet me here later.
Oh, great.
Say, you got any more questions?
Oh, yeah, about the projection unit over here.
Mrs. Saxon, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Stan. How is Peter's replacement doing?
Inoffensive, bland. Ratings are a disaster.
I know, but we have to keep going nonetheless.
I heard you had an offer to sell the station.
And where did you hear that, I wonder?
Around. Rumors, you know.
I'm afraid I don't care much for rumors.
Is it true?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is.
Are you going to sell?
No, they made me a very good offer, but I turned them down.
Maybe under the circumstances you should reconsider.
It's always a possibility. Stan, what do you know about this company that wants to buy WMON? Alf Mayhew, Uninet.
What do I know?
Yes, you used to work for them before you came here, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's good company. If anyone can save WMON, it's Uninet. Well, hello, Stan.
Hi,
Mr. Whitney.
Stan. Did you hear about my accident?
Yes, I did. We reported it on the news. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I guess accident is really sort of the wrong word, isn't it, Stan? A better word would be attempted murder. Right, dear?
Yes, honey, just like what we were accused of after Nevins was almost electrocuted. Mrs. Saxon, may I have a cup of coffee?
Of course, help yourself.
Anyone else?
Oh, no, thank you, Stan.
None for me, thanks. Mr. Whitney, what brings you down to the station? Now that Peter Nevins has left, I suppose your investigation is over.
No, as a matter of fact, it's not. You see, we weren't progressing very far in our investigation when Nevins was here. But, of course, that was before we had your help.
Right, now Nevins is gone, so now you can tell us everything you know.
See, man, the size of the image don't depend on the power. Depends on how far the projector is away from the screen.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm glad you got it. But tell me something. You got nobody around here knows nothing about electronics?
No, I'm afraid not. That's why this crash course is so helpful. I'm beginning to understand how everything works around here.
And you still a long ways off and know how to fix anything, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, do you mind if I write all this stuff down?
No, man, knock yourself out. Go ahead.
I'll get some paper. Preacher that's locked.
Yeah, it never used to be, man. We used to store tables and chairs in there. How come?
Well, we store equipment in there now, and it's very expensive. You know, we can't afford to have somebody running off with a tape recorder or something.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, baby.
Hi, Jay. How you doing?
Good. I'm sorry I was late. I just wanted to make sure you were finished talking about circuits and transistors and whatever.
Oh, we're through, almost.
Well, hey, how's Play doing? Last night was your first night back, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved it.
She was great, man. She knocked the whole audience dead.
Yeah, well, I missed you two last night. I thought maybe you'd stop by afterwards.
Let me tell you something. 2 nights in a row, there's other places to go in Monticello besides here.
Well, sure there is, but not quite like this one. I mean, a lot of people stop by every night. I tell you what, why don't you two come by tonight after the play and the whole thing will be on me?
Oh, well, why would you do that?
No, to thank Preacher for helping me out. What do you say?
Oh, well, I don't know. I was pretty exhausted after last night's performance.
Well, it might help you to relax.
Well, what do you think?
It's up to you.
Sure, we'd love to take you up on it, Robbie. Thank you.
No, my pleasure.
I'll never forget my first speaking part. There were only 2 words to remember. Money was pretty tight back then, so I started using Suave. After I got discovered, I tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners and made a little discovery of my own. They weren't any better than Suave. They just cost more. These days, it's not hard to spend a fortune on your hair. I don't. Suave just makes me look like I do.
Suave makes you look as if you spent a fortune on your hair.
I refinished this beautiful piece all by myself, and I can't even change a light bulb.
A pro wanted $300 to refinish this. I did it myself for $15.
Formby's furniture refinisher can make a believer out of you because it works unlike anything you've ever seen. It dissolves old varnish lacquer or shellac without stripping, sanding, or scraping. With my furniture refinisher, it's a pleasure to create a treasure.
Homer Formby. No one knows wood as good.
Now, try my new wood stains and finishes, too.
See, all you gotta do is follow this chart. You follow left to right. And what you gotta do is you start to take a camera and you go all the way around the whole room. It's connected to a switch.
No, well, I think I have it now.
That's good, but I want to ask you something. When I came in here the other night, man, everything looked like it was running real cool and...
No, that was pure guesswork and nothing else. Listen, would you excuse me? I want to put these notes in a safe place so I don't lose them.
Yeah.
Okay, what's wrong? You didn't seem too anxious to accept Robbie's invitation for tonight.
I don't mind.
Preacher,
Look.
You left the decision up to me.
Look, it's nothing about him that I've got nothing against him, all right? And there's nothing I can put my finger on, but...
Well, what is it?
I don't know. I mean, something's not wrapped too tight about him. He's like a little off-center. He's always got a big smile, and he's always got an answer for everything. Let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of fast talkers in my day.
Yeah, Dell, for one.
All right. And that's what makes me think that Hamlin might be the same way.
Well, he's a little superficial, but I think it's because he doesn't know anybody.
All right. We'll stop by after the play. Okay?
Hey, Preacher, thanks a lot. I really appreciate all the help.
Anytime, man. Well, you got most of it, right?
Yeah. Jody, it was nice seeing you again.
Yeah, same here.
And you'll both stop by afterwards, Storm?
Yeah, we wouldn't miss it.
Terrific. Bye-bye.
Later, man.
Just don't get too nosy, my friend.
Miss Whitney, that's everything I know from beginning to end. Frankly, I don't believe Peter Nevins killed Nicole.
Who do you think killed Nicole?
I honestly don't know. Mrs. Whitney, can I ask you why you keep following me around the room?
Oh, was I? I didn't notice.
Raven is still disoriented after the explosion. I'm sure she's just trying to get her bearings, Stan.
So soon after? Maybe you should be lying down.
She certainly should be, and restrained if necessary.
The only reason you say that is because you love me.
Mrs. Saxon, I've got to get back to the newsroom. Our new anchor man looks like he needs someone looking over his shoulder.
Of course, Stan. Thanks for your patience.
No problem.
We'll come with you, Stan.
Why?
Haven't been in the newsroom in a while.
It hasn't changed.
Oh, good. I liked it the way it was.
Heaven help us.
Mr. Whitney, if you'll excuse me, you're beginning to get on my nerves.
Oh, sorry, Stan, didn't mean to.
You know what I think?
No, but we'd like to.
I think your amateur detecting is affecting your brain.
No. How do you mean that?
You're becoming obsessed.
Hi, how are you?
How do you do?
Hi.
We're trying to find the murderer of Nicole Kavanaugh, Stan.
Why? What do you have to do with it?
It all connects. You'd be surprised.
Mr. Whitney, I wouldn't be surprised at anything you did anymore. Aren't you coming?
Well, no, we like the elevator so much, we're just gonna hang out.
Total loons.
Different.
Well?
No question, it's the same smell I smelled when that wire fell on Evans and the same one that I smelled in the parking garage.
Stan has got to be the one who hit Peter from behind. Oh, bless your nose.
Stains, tough stains on laundry. Today, there's a liquid laundry detergent that lets you write them off, even set in mustard. Like that. Era Plus. The plus is protein, because many stains, like mustard and blood, are made of protein, and protein gets out protein. Nothing gets out every stain, but Era Plus gets out some of the toughest, with the surprising cleaning power of protein.
Just for a second. Let me turn this chicken off.
The chickens?
We left it soaking.
Mom got spaced out, huh, Dad?
Won't the chicken taste greasy?
Not with Crisco oil.
Great.
Not greasy.
Told ya. Space cadet.
Crisco oil, for fried foods that taste great, not greasy.
A touch for making hair look beautiful takes years of practice. But when you perm at home, you can have that touch too, with Lilt. You see, it's all in the roll-ups. A bad roll-up shows frizzies. A good roll-up, beautiful curls. Only Lilt has these amazing sponges. They grip better, roll up better, for more beautiful hair. Lilt sponges put a professional touch right at your fingertips. And I had to practice for years.
Lilt's professional touch. Beautiful.
Hey, welcome. All drinks are on the house, and if you have a song you'd like to request, just ask the DJ.
Thanks.
Oh, how'd the play go?
Great, man. It was hot.
Hey, well, hey, Judy, how about a dance?
Wait a minute, we just got here, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
That's okay. Preacher, do you think I could get an orange soda or something, please?
Yeah. You watch yourself on my girl, you dig?
Hey, I treat her just like she was my own sister.
I get a table. Man, let me have a orange soda and a beer. In the same glass? Man, save your Groucho Marx routine for somebody else and just give me some drinks, all right? Wait, the comedian, man.
And Stan is definitely the limping man's Confederate.
No doubt about it.
If they were setting Peter up, why try to kill him that night at the studio?
We were right all along. The setup was a phony, but Peter didn't know about it.
You'll have to clarify that.
It's simple. The police were growing increasingly suspicious over Peter. Calvin had come to question him for the second time, and for some reason, Stan and his limping companion didn't want Nevins arrested until after he'd broken that story on Mike.
But why, Skyler? You make it seem like a carefully contrived plan, but you don't offer a motive.
What we have to do is look at everything as if it all leads up to the story on my car.
But that story is easily disproved. I doubt very much that Mike is going to suffer much.
Then Mike is not the target.
Neither is Nevins.
And whom does that leave?
You.
So I transferred from UC Bar Santa Barbara and went to San Jose State.
Why, man? It's much further from the ocean. Why you want to do that?
Preacher, not everybody in California surfs, you know.
What else is there to do out there besides surf and eat avocados?
Sure.
No, it's okay. People have strange ideas about the West Coast. I don't mind.
Well, still, it must be different living in Monticello.
Yeah, it is, but I don't mind it much.
Why'd you move out here, man?
Well, why does anybody do anything? Money.
Well, there are other things besides money.
No, now like what?
Love.
Very overrated.
You mean you've never been in love?
Not that I noticed. I mean, there have been women in my life, but nobody special.
Ronnie?
Would you excuse me a second?
What's wrong with you?
What are you talking about? I'm being polite to this dude.
I know. You're not being yourself.
Wait a minute, are you cracking on me?
Huh? No.
Well, I got something to tell you. Since we came in here tonight, you've been dancing with some dude you just met. And I've been sitting over here on the sideline.
You can't be jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. I just told you there's something about that dude that I don't like. Now, and I don't think he's the type of person you and me should be getting real tight with.
But I like him.
Why? Won't you give me one good reason, huh?
I don't know.
Hey, Jody, how about one more dance and then you're all free? Come on, sir, man. Hey, look, I want to eat your own
All
mind,
right, just hold it. Okay, there's no need for this, gentlemen.
Give me a favor, get off here. Get off. Relax.
It's Hathaway.
Yes, Stan.
Look, I'm getting scared.
That doesn't excuse your intent to blow up the Whitneys.
Oh, no? They act as though they're going to call every cop in the state down on me now. It's obvious that they suspect...
That you killed Nicole Cavanaugh and Walter Gans.
Yeah.
But of course, you did kill them, didn't you?
I know, but what worries me is that now the whole world is finding out about it. I mean, how does this fit into the whole scheme of things?
It does, Stan. It does.
Larry Hagman tells all.
Larry, what's really beneath that tough exterior?
Quality, darling. Quality.
How would you describe your appeal to women?
In a class by itself.
Do they sense your softer side?
Ah, now you touched on my hidden quality.
Do you shrink from all that publicity?
Shrink? Hardly.
Come on now. What's the real reason women want to tear your clothes off?
Maybe they think I'm worth it.
BBD legendary quality speaks for itself.
Want to know my bathing secret? Arm & Hammer pure baking soda. It's my secret way of taking away summer heat. So soothing. And you know, Arm & Hammer baking soda is the only 100% pure and natural bath additive you can buy. No harsh chemicals, no oils. Just softness, pure and natural. Try it, you'll see. Pure, natural Arm & Hammer baking soda. Takes away summer heat.
Great day in the morning, lovely afternoon.
On Loving.
It's that man you told me about, isn't it?
I know now I'm in love with him. It's not just a sexual attraction.
Jim makes Merrill face the truth.
How do you think you feel being the mistress of a married man?
Loving.
All right, I'm going to suggest a motive for Nicole's murder.
What is it, Scott?
Well, we know that Stan had been pushing Nevins to be the new anchorman for months simply to discredit him.
Right.
Right. So Nicole could not have interfered with the plan because she had resigned when she was accused of Nora Fulton's murder. But then she came back, and there was no way of knowing that Nevins would remain as anchorman. I imagine that they were afraid they couldn't manipulate Nicole as easily as they did Nevins, which means that they might not have had the opportunity to air the story on Mike Carr.
Now, Gans was murdered because he witnessed the rendezvous between Peter Nevins and his source. So they thought that he would be able to identify the limping man.
Gans was a terrible detective.
Stan didn't know that.
But why all this elaborate manipulation? What is that?
Perhaps Alf Mayhew and Uninet weren't looking to take advantage of the situation here at the station. Perhaps they had orchestrated it so that they could take over the station.
But their reputation is impeccable.
There is no such thing.
And why go to all the trouble to acquire just one television station? They had enough money to buy any number of stations.
Yeah, why did they bug our study? Why did they steal our diamonds?
I don't know.
This is absolutely crazy. Here we are, we've almost figured out 2 murders, but we're still in the dark.
So am I. What's your next step, Scott? The police?
No, not yet.
I was afraid you'd say that.
We've got one stop more to make.
Where?
We're going to stop in the green van, take a look around. It doesn't do anything. All right, that's it. Test. 1, 2, 3.
The limping voices. Look over here, there's like a discolored spot. Looks like somebody spilled a chemical.
Poison, maybe?
Maybe.
I think it's time that we go see Derek Mallory.
No,
Why not?
you can't.
Why not?
Because Stan's coming.
Making Garanimals look good isn't good enough, so we use safety stitching to make them last good and long. Fashion counts, but so do fabrics and fasteners you can count on. Garanimals. They're as well made as any kid's clothes at any price. We design them to go together, but we build them to stay together.
Look what you can make, look what you can do. Make it bright, make it fun, make it good as new. Yes, you, look what you can do with Elmer's glue. Yes, you, look what you can do with Elmer's glue. Yes, you, look what you can do with America's can-do glue.
This is David Hartman. Monday on Good Morning America, Governor John Y. Brown and Phyllis George Brown in their first interview since his heart surgery, plus Veronica Hamill. Also next week, Tanya Tucker and Michael Landon on Good Morning America.
Tonight at age 7 Central, the world champion Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins compete on NFL preseason football, live on ABC. Tuesday at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain, close neighbors with traditional values face the pressures of modern times. 2 marriages, a celebration of marriage, family, and friendship.
Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, inside Armenia, a part of Russia with a soul of its own. How have these people avoided Soviet domination? And why only here does the government encourage religious freedom? Russia as you've never seen it. Watch ABC's World News Tonight.
Great day in the morning, in the afternoon.
On Loving.
It's that man you told me about, isn't it?
I know now I'm in love with him. It's not just a sexual attraction.
Jim makes Meryl face the truth.
How do you think you'll feel being the mistress of a married man?
And on the edge of night, as Jody and Preacher dance the night away, an unknown admirer keeps a close watch on all the action. Loving the Edge of Night, weekdays.
Let's do the chant.
Okay. All right. 1 McNugget, 2 McNuggets, 3 McNuggets, 4, 6 chicken McNuggets. Taste so good you'll ask for more. Boneless chicken McNuggets taste so fine when McNugget Mania strikes. Try the pack of 9. Dip in McNuggets in a sauce satisfies. If you want to share McNuggets, try the 20-piece size. 6 pieces, 9 pieces, 20 pieces, 2 chicken McNuggets. McDonald's and you.
It's on you, Adrian.
Listen, man, there's 2 things you have got to understand. The first thing is never travel economy. And the second thing is never travel alone. That's rules 6 and 7 of the Genie Code.
Yeah. Just our luck. Tuesdays this fall.
Joel's parents are taking a trip.
Just use your best judgment. You know we trust you.
He's taking care of the car. And the house.
I don't remember giving permission for a party, Joel.
A party?
He's also taking care of business.
Are you ready for me?
Risky business. Risky Business. The Adventures of a Model Son. Rated R. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.